Howdy everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. So let me show you what we got going on for today is September 13th, 3:59 p.m. Alright, so let me show you around what we got running here. We got the Redis server database running in the background. Yay. We have our script running to run all the other scripts to go ahead and download stuff, do all the calculations, tracking all the watch list positions I'm about to show you. We have some other sessions running, blah, blah, blah. Not only that, we have our Redis desktop manager running, so we can reload. So we have over 100 positions currently. What's the current status of the CoinMarketCap? These are the latest changes, 24 hours, and you can see them all doing quite well. Thank you very much. For today, lots of rebounding, lots of green, yay. Okay, so let me show you, first things first, in one of these little thingamajiggies, we have a new script I just built a few days ago. Right here, it's called P&L, and it gives off the real-time P&L, and last time I run, and nothing has changed, 4 positions on, here's the results. We have our date, so we started up this session of running the system, started up at 11 p.m. last night, and back then, the markets were not looking good, and it was very conservative. So what has happened, it will record the time of when the exit closes, name of the symbol, the closing price, the rate of change percentage, again, the current closing price here against the original price, and then our overall P&L. So what we have here in general, we have 4 positions. We have 4 that have 1. This one has moved 1.1%. That's the price, or that's the proceeds from that, or the profit. This one we lost a little bit, a tiny bit, because as I said earlier in other past videos, the stop loss, or not the stop loss, but the stop condition on the exit is very, very tight. And it only lost 0.06%, not 6%. So it's only lost 6% or 0.06. Let me say it again. It only lost 0.06%. End of story. Thank you very much. That's the amount it lost. Here, it didn't lose any money, but chances are if it goes 0, it's going to go negative, and we don't want that. Just from a probability point of view, I have seen it time and time again go negative, so we don't take the chance. The last position did okay, moved 2.47%. Here's the proceeds. So if you go into the spreadsheet that gets generated, it's called Positions Exit, XLS, right here. Now, 2 things I want to show you. First is the numbers, Apple numbers. I do not use Microsoft Excel. I'm trying to give as little money as possible to Microsoft. That's just the way I live. Hello, hello. What you can see here is we don't have the precision on the P&L or the ROCP, rate of change of percentage, which is a problem in this. I'm sure I could fix this, but I'm going to be honest, I am not going to waste my time on that. But I use something called Office Libre. I've been working with it for just over a year now. I'm really having any problems, so we open that up. Load up Office Libre or LibreOffice, and here we are. Here's the same information that I've shown you. Everything's the same, but what I'll do here is I'm by no means a Excel expert, but I do know how to summarize, and that is our proceeds on the entire trading so far. So obviously it doesn't look like a lot, but we're just trading one basic unit. And we're testing to make sure that we have the ability to consistently get profit versus losses that I've been pretty well, I'll call it, struggling with for the last couple of weeks. But I may have to find it, and hopefully that we obviously need to do further testing on that. So these are the proceeds. So it's looking pretty good. The other big one that you want to be aware of is you want to make sure that your number of positions that are profitable, you want to take profit, and my goal is to take no less than 66% or 2/3 of all positions to be losers. But when you get these kind of positive moves in terms of profit, percentage-wise, you're doing all right. Once you start to scale up these positions because I have portfolio optimizers and and these seem to do okay. So right down to the basics, we're doing okay. This one was a nice one, and we shall continue to watch this, continue to let the system run. And you can see we've not added any new positions because it's still at 4. All right, so that's pretty well what I wanted to show you. The big deal is that we have hit our goal of hopefully not taking severe losses like I showed a few days ago, actually, of like 1%, 2% losses. I really don't think we can prevent those when we're watching minute by minute. And there is the odd time within that span of a minute where you can lose big. And those are very difficult to capture and predict or forecast, because I have seen instances of positions been put on. You sit there for, I don't know, let's say 10 minutes, no movement, and then all of a sudden within that 11th minute or by the 11th minute, the position's down 2%. And I have watched and seen this time and time again now, where a position that goes negative or starts losing the overall statistical average, very low probability it will come back into profitable. So I'd rather cut the trade, take the tiny, minute losses possible, as you can see here, walk away and be happy and just focus on the positive of the upside on these positions. Now, if you're asking also what's a typical call it evolution or lifespan of a position, is usually I would say 10 minutes. I've had instances where it'd be no more than 2 minutes. This is not by no means a high frequency trading strategy or system. It's just the way the markets move and how fast they can move in such little time, minute by minute. So be aware of that. All right, so that's pretty well it. And happy days are here for cryptocurrency. Hip hip hooray. And we have winning positions on, which is not bad since 11 p.m. or midnight last night after 4 p.m. I shall talk to you later. Bye.